side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip with the wrist and I don't break the door out. Turn the whole top float to her. 100 racks and 1, 2 about the flood out.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face. Chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed.
And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are, as we are off and running on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. This is caught by McMillan. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
A big play there on the catch and run. 46 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week.
Jonathan Brooks, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Extra point by York is up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10
at their 35-yard line.
20.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. There's just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
You look at this Carolina defense.
We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And, hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
180. Start.
Running the toss to Irving. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. A nice toss play there to the left. More than enough room to move the chains.
And you know what I love about that play as a broadcaster? Seeing the big guys move. Seeing them get upfield and take out defenders. You know what I hated as a defensive back?
What?
That exact same thing. Seeing those linemen coming downfield, getting ready to blot out the sun.
Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Mayfield now. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. He let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
So from Panther territory now, it's first and 10 at the 41. Throwing, Mayfield. Oh, he's got a bunker. That's complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
Seems like all the fireworks in this first quarter have been on the other sideline, but here they're saying, hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might be full of big plays.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on first down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
From the 2 now, second and goal.
What's up?
They'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a third down. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
This Carolina defense looking to keep him out of the end zone once more. Third and goal.
180.
Irving. Touchdown. Buccaneers. So the second down run didn't work. They run it again on third down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Once again, it's Brooks. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 44 yards rushing for him now in just his first 3 carries. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Out of his end zone, Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at about the 10-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
180! Run. Start.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that one to the right side and incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And taken right at the 35. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Here's a handoff to Brooks running left. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead.
Hold the ready. Get it.
They're going to try and throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Panther 60.
Back to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Check mash. Check mash. Ready.
Now back to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
For the field goal, a 46-yard attempt.
York able to send this one through.
And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first-half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down.
180.
They'll stay on the ground with Irvin.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
42 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
At the Panthers' 42-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Good. 180. What's up?
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
They created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4.
Good. 180. What's up?
Baker going to give it to Irvin.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Mayfield. This is caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Buccaneers have cut it back within a score. Tucker with the extra point. And it leads down to a field goal at 17-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Options galore here. Second and a few inches.
Here we go.
Up the middle with Brooks here. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
On the jump.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Brooks. Past the 20. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Jonathan Brooks with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by York is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll set up to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good pickup there on 20 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
Yeah, he did. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Come on. Hey, go.
2nd and 6. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. There he goes, left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it the distance. No time remaining. No clock on the field. Yeah, no flags. And it's a kickoff return to end the first half. Tucker now to add the point after. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They on that rap to pay the bills. And now I'm feeling not even a little bit. Oh, Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And, Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
2nd down and 4.
20. Done.
Now Mayfield. And he whips that one incomplete there.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
180. What's up?
From the gun, Mayfield. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick-6 for a Panther touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick-6.
Hey, that's a great observation, too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
A gain of 9.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
180. What's up?
Mayfield to throw it. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. You got tight right there.
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
180.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A good first down call as the screenplay gets them 9.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Well, it could have gone for more.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They go play action. Mayfield. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
180.
Mayfield looks to throw. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
He'll look to throw. To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And again, it's Mayfield. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 19 yards on the pickup there. And now they'll have it first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
That would give Irving running right. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. 73 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on first and goal.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Good. Run. 180.
They're going to look to throw. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Buccaneers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Dragon 60, Cougar 19, Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready, what?
They run out of the gun with blitz here. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Well, praise has to go to the guys in the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Ready? Crack all 80.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And it is caught. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
He could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Ready, steady.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. In motion goes the tight end. On 3rd down, they go with Brooks. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. There's the Panthers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. The York on now for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll start on the ground with Irvin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 90 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Defensively, with this lead in the 4th quarter, I guess you can allow a run of that magnitude.
You're right about that, but really the focus has got to be don't fall in love with the idea that you're getting big runs now. You're right. They're actually being allowed. They've got to think really hard about getting some chunk plays through the air, too.
He's got Otten. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Another big gain or 2 in succession as this one goes for 32.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Run, run, run. Alert, 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 alert!
Mayfield down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bucky Irving, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Bucs have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Second and 7. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Carolina.
Reno! Ready!
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Ready!
On the handoff, this is Brooks. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Here's a handoff to Brooks. Levante David in on the tackle.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Second and 5.
Here we go! Here we go! Hawk!
That one looks like a throw here. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Ready!
Now a give to Brooks running right. And he is going to have the first down.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall.